Everyone knows George Washington as the first president of the United States. The general, the leader, the legend. But here's something people don't talk about. George was loaded. I mean, seriously rich. One of the wealthiest men in early America. But his wealth wasn't just cash in a vault. So, how rich was George Washington really? Let's break it down. George did not come from a wealthy family. At 16, he was surveying land in Virginia and learning how valuable each acre could be. And this knowledge formed the foundation of his fortune. Mount Vernon wasn't just his home. It was his empire. Over time, he expanded it from a small plantation into a massive estate with farms, workshops, and even its own port on the Potomac River. When George married Martha Custis, he didn't just find love, he found land. Martha was one of the richest widows in Virginia, and their marriage instantly made him one of the richest men in America. Washington wasn't just about politics. He was a businessman through and through. He owned a distillery that made thousands of gallons of whiskey a year, and he traded grain, fish, and flour across the colonies. But we can't talk about his wealth without facing the truth. Much of it was built on slavery. More than 300 enslaved people worked at Mount Vernon, making his wealth possible. It's a hard truth, but an important one. When Washington died in 1799, his estate was valued at about $780,000. Doesn't sound like much today, right? But adjusted for inflation and GDP share, that's roughly $600 million in today's money. Most of his wealth was in real estate and investments, not gold or paper money. He owned land across Virginia, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, and even the future capital, Washington, D.C. Washington didn't see money as luxury. He saw it as strategy. He reinvested constantly, expanded his farms, and even improved farming tools to boost productivity. Smart guy, and disciplined as hell. Despite being very wealthy, Washington dressed modestly, refused titles of luxury, and often paid soldiers' salaries out of his own pocket. Money never controlled him, but it certainly fueled his power. In the end, George Washington wasn't just the father of his country. He was also America's first multi-millionaire. His fortune could rival some modern billionaires when adjusted for the size of the economy back then. But more than money, his wealth built influence and a nation that still remembers his name. So yeah, George Washington was rich, but not because of greed. He saw wealth as freedom, responsibility, and power to build something bigger. What do you think? Could a man like Washington survive in today's billionaire world? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life history stories.